Hi everyone, welcome to the next update of my Reverse Rouge series on my channel. So in this series, what I'm trying to do is use up and declutter at least $3,000 worth of Empties and Decluttered makeup beauty items. And I'm also trying to not reach the status of Rouge at Sephora this year. So I'm trying to not spend $1,000 or more at Sephora this year. So far, pretty good. So let me recap first my purchases this year. So the dollars in and then the dollars out. Here's a big update for you. For more details as well as my panning goals of these items, please check out my low buy video. I'll link it down below. The low buy video as well as the project pan that I created, which is called If I Buy It, I Pan It. So in that series, I'm trying to use up all of these items immediately that I purchased already. So I think it's super fun. So please go check that out. But for this year, I purchased, these are the two purchases that are related to Sephora. So I've bought these two things from Sephora this year. This is a new one since the last update. This is an old one. As you can see, I'm due for another toner repurchase, but so far these two are purchased from Sephora. I'll put the total down here, but that is probably far less than $1,000. So I'm very much on track to spending less than $1,000 at Sephora. Now, since the last update, I have purchased quite a few items, so let me go over them. These three were purchased from Tarte, the Tarte website, so I'll put the total down below. And so this is money spent this year on beauty. Only this item, which is a eyeshadow and face palette, this is the only one that counts towards my 12 items in my low buy rules. These two are more utilitarian items, the concealer and a mini eyeliner. I use these to get a free shipping. Of course, I also wanted these items as well. So this is the Tarte purchase total. I also purchased an Hermes lipstick. This is not from Sephora, but obviously it goes towards the total of purchased beauty items this year, so it's part of my low buy. I think this was product number 3 that counted as one of 12. And then just some kind of, not miscellaneous, but beauty and other categories. I purchased this perfume from the brand Fern. And as well, I purchased a skincare set from the Derm store from one of my favorite bloggers, Vanessa. So she had, I'm just keeping this package to remind myself that I did purchase this skincare kit, but it was full of products that now I'm going to be using up. So these were all the purchases that I've made so far this year. Quite a few since the last update, and I'll talk about all my feelings in my low buy video, so check those out. I will put a total now of the amount of money I've spent on beauty this year, as well as Sephora, so they'll be separate. Sephora total and then the total of beauty expenditures this year. As you can see, it adds up really quickly, and that's why I wanted to really adjust my spending this year. Even though it's a huge number already, it's still much less than I have spent in my previous years. So I feel good about that part. And I don't have too many purchases planned for the rest of the year, so wish me luck. I want to keep obviously this total well below the total of decluttered and used up items that I will be showing you in every video every month. And now for the good news. So I have used up and decluttered so many items in my inventory. I feel so fresh and light after getting these products out of my collection. So let me go over them very quickly. There's a ton of them for this month, so I really need to go fast. If you have any questions or want a review of any particular empty, please write them down in the comments, and I would be more than happy to go into details for you. Okay, so last month, someone commented on my video that they would like to see me split the empties and the decluttered items for more sort of fun, I guess, more details. And I thought that was a great idea. So I'm going to start doing that going forward. And this is my bag in August for all of my empties. Or, well, I guess my August bag for July. So this is my July, sorry, not July empties, July decluttered items. So this breaks my heart, you guys. Caviar anti-aging moisture shampoo and conditioner from Alterna. I bought this set maybe 4 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, something crazy like that. And they are full. They're both super, super full and super, super expired. So when I finally pulled them out and went to use them, they smelled terrible. And the product was broken up, kind of chunky looking. So I knew they were no longer safe. I feel so bad, and it just hurts that these beautiful luxurious products just went to waste. Once again, that's why I'm doing all of my videos, to make sure this never happens again. It's one thing if it's a lipstick that expires, obviously that's still bad, but I kind of expect that because I will always own more lipsticks than I can use up. Although obviously I'm still trying to reduce that category of product in my collection, but shampoo and conditioner should never expire in my collection. Like, that should never be a thing. So going forward, that will never be a thing. But right now, these two were expired without being even used once, and that just hurts. That really, really hurts. As some of you may know, I also decided to declutter this Too Faced chocolate bar palette. There's a random body serum that I have, also very old, from Beauty Counter, that is half used, but the smell turned. It didn't perform as well anymore, so it's expired as well. So this is decluttered. Once again, another painful purchase. This is from Futura Paris. It's a leave-in conditioner. This is, again, very, very old. It doesn't smell off, but it is so old I just don't feel comfortable using it, and it's very full. I used it maybe a handful of times. The fragrance was too strong for me. I'm sensitive to fragrance, so I have decided to declutter this. Some more lip products that I had to declutter. So I've had this Burt's Bees lip balm for probably 7 years. So it's definitely time to let this go. This gloss and also lip balm from Beauty Counter as well, discontinued, no longer available, and they're a clean brand, so they're definitely time to let them go. The product is all separated and goopy. Once again, this really hurts. All of this really hurts. Another painful declutter. It keeps happening, guys. So December 2023 is when I purchased this. So that actually wasn't so long ago in the scheme of my collection anyway, from Westman Atelier. It's the like a glowy primer. It's actually really, really beautiful. And once again, it just got lost in my collection, and when I went to pick it up to use it, it smelled completely off. This is a super clean brand. I think it's castor oil that's in the formula, and it smells just really strong and off. So I sadly have to declutter this. This is so expensive, you guys, and I'm never doing this again. This is terrible. So anyway, this is getting decluttered. It is what it is. I've already spent the money. It's just gone. And then last two items. So this is from the brand Inner Sense. It's a clean hair brand. It's a dry shampoo. It actually worked really well. I really enjoyed using it, but it kept getting clogged in the sprayer, so the mechanism sucks. And there's still some left, but I can't get it out anymore. And once again, this is very old again, so I just feel better if I declutter it. So this is getting decluttered as well. And then lastly, a final declutter is this Flesh 3 Pat McGrath lipstick. I think when I went to try on this lipstick, the tip broke off. I've smushed it back in the sort of inside container, but I just don't want to mess with it anymore. It's a little mini, and I do love the color, but I have other shades in my collection similar to this, and I don't want to fiddle with a broken lipstick. I have too many lipsticks to have to do that, so this is getting decluttered as well. So that is all the decluttered items. Editing me will put a total here of all the items, the value of all the items together that I decluttered for this month. So this is my Empties bag. We have a conditioner that I've used up. It's completely empty. And then if you've seen any of my empties, you'll know that I pretty much have an empty like this every month. It's from Beauty Counter. My favorite moisturizer, Cocoa Boost, is no longer available, but I do have a stash of probably 6 or 7 still left. I have a second one because I have them in every bathroom, like I said. So I use them all concurrently, so sometimes two of them are empty at once. This is an empty of a skin tint that I finally finished from my project pan, which was super exciting. And then a mascara that I used up, not used up, I guess it's been 6 months, so, and it's getting clumpy. There's still product in here, but it's just clumpy now, so I've decided to declutter it, or call it an empty. It's from Pure Anada. It's a small Canadian brand. I really love this mascara. This is my favorite clean mascara, and I use it all the time. It's my favorite. And an eye cream, a full-size eye cream from Beauty Counter as well that I've used up. A brow gel I've used up as well from Beauty Counter. And then this one is another one I used up from Pure Anada. This one is in the shade brown. And so I had a black and brown open the same time, and this is starting to go off, so that's why you see two mascaras being emptied, because I used them both for 6 months. So it's okay, well, yes, I think it's okay to count them as empties because they're going out of my collection. I've used them for 6 months straight on both colors. I will say, if you are in my coloring, I don't know why I decided to try brown mascara. I guess I thought it'd be more natural, and it is too natural. I mean, with my black hair and everything, it just completely felt like I wasn't even wearing mascara, and it was just too natural. So word of warning, not necessarily this particular product in general, but if you have black hair and black eyebrows, black lashes, you probably shouldn't use brown eye mascara like I did, because it was a total fail and a waste of money in trying the brown mascara. And then lastly, I have 3 other empties. So this Say mascara, also this is completely empty. It still smells nice, but I used these 2 in conjunction to layer them every time I used my mascara, and I liked it, but not enough to repurchase it. So this is another empty. And then lastly, I have 2 concealers that were deluxe size. This is a half size from NARS, and this is a deluxe size from Tarte, and I use them both up as well. So they're completely empty. You can't really tell, but I've even taken out the stopper just to really scrape every piece or every drop out of these. So I'm so proud of my empties this month. There are so many, so I will put a total of the amount of empties down in this, my editing self will, and then I will put a total of empties plus declutters that I achieved this month. I think it's going to be a pretty big number, and I'm super excited about that. And I'm hoping that I'll be reaching my $3,000 goal, total goal, very soon, of used up items or decluttered items. So wish me luck, and let me know how you're doing in the comments on your low buy and no buy plans. I would love to cheer each other on. I will see you in the next update. Bye.